Now you're at the hard part, which is the waiting part. That means that you have thought about your idea, you know how the networks work, you have wrote it, you rewrote it, you worked on it, you have something to show, you went to the meeting, you showed them, they liked you, it seemed like everything went great. Now you just wait. You want to follow up with a thank you after the meeting, hopefully that same day. And your thank you email should be addressed to everyone that was in the room or the person that was in the room. And you want to keep it short and just kind of recap what happened. Tell them, thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward to hopefully working with you in the future, blah, blah, blah. But short, send it off and just let it marinate. Why? You don't want to bother them every 2 seconds with a follow-up email or a follow-up phone call. You need to allow them the room to think about your idea. Now, a couple of things can happen. You may not even get a response, ever. That means that they did not like your idea or did not fit the network or whatever reason. Your idea is probably not going to work for that network. Don't take this personal. Another thing that could happen is that you get an email back saying, thank you, but at this time your idea is not for us. One of those no thank you emails. Do not take it personal. You don't know how many people get mad that after they prepare so hard and they go to this meeting with all their hopes and their dreams and then they just get shut down that easily. Don't take offense to that. Do not, and I repeat, do not write an email insulting whoever sent you the email. If you want to be a professional in television, you just don't burn bridges at all. So make sure that once you get that, you thank them again for their time and let them know that hopefully in the future you can bring to them something that will fit more their criteria of what they're looking for. Keep your doors open. Trust me, they will come in handy in the future. Plus it shows that you're a professional. And next time you meet with them, they'll feel a lot more comfortable with you because they know that if they don't like your idea, you won't take it personal because you are a professional. Now, in the best case scenario, you might get an email back saying they want to see more or that they like to meet again. That's great news. That means that you're one step closer of making a deal happen. Now, a deal can take months. Why? There's contracts involved. There are a lot of logistics that go into making a deal happen. So don't feel that things are going to move this fast because in the television industry, this is a hurry up and wait industry. They want to see something tomorrow. You show them tomorrow, they won't get back to you for another month. It's okay. That's part of the business that you're deciding to launch into. So make sure that when you get an email where they want more information or they're likely to make some changes to what you presented, do not feel that you cannot make these changes because it compromises your idea. Sometimes you have to compromise your idea in order to make that idea happen, in order to make it work. Now, you know that you're the genius behind the idea. You know that you're the one that made it happen. But if you really want to sell a TV show, you need to be able to be flexible. If you're not flexible, it's going to be really difficult to sell it. It's not impossible, but people like to work with people that they can work with. People like to work with people that they know that if they make a suggestion, at least that suggestion will be considered and that suggestion might be implemented. Executives that work at television networks have seen a lot of shows come and go. So you might want to trust their vision into what the network needs. Now, I'm not saying that they're making the right decision or that they're making the right choices, but what you want to be is you want to be involved. You want to be in the game. You want to be able to make changes. Is better than getting a straight out no. So sometimes you have to compromise, sometimes you don't. You might want to fight for what you believe is right, and if it's a good enough idea that the network really wants, you might be able to win that battle. But really what you want is to be able to have a TV show on the air. And you do this by compromising and working with other people. If you're the type of person that only has one idea and this is your only idea and this is the only TV show you have ever thought about and you will never think of another TV show, then hey, fight for keeping your show the way you want it. But most likely you have many other ideas for many other shows, so don't feel like that idea that you're working on has to be that way. You know, when you get to a position of power that you have 10 proven TV shows that have high ratings, then you might be able to make some demands or not give in to demands. But at this point, you just want to sell your TV show. So don't be too hard on yourself, and make sure you're someone that people can work with. So as far as following up, make sure that you send them a thank you email. Wait a few days if you want to follow up as far as their decision. Just wait a few days, let them think about it, and send an email respectfully, you know, asking for an update on their status. And if you don't get a response, don't take it personal. You may not get a response, and if you do, it might not be a positive response. Do not reply to these with negative comments. Make sure you keep it professional. Thank them for their time. And if you get a response where they're asking for more information, make sure you provide that as soon as possible, and then sit out and wait. If you're going to make a phone call, wait a few days. Don't call the network every day trying to get a hold of the person, because this is going to show you as being desperate, as someone that cannot just wait and be patient. So you want to make sure that if you make a phone call, you leave a message, just leave it at that. Don't call every day. Do not try to find them in other places. Just wait it out. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay. You have learned. You went to a meeting. You have more experience than when you started. So make sure you keep it professional at all times, especially when following up. And do not be desperate. Just let them make the decision whenever they make the decision. Just allow that to happen. You can be persistent in many other ways. Just don't be bothersome.